Hello and welcome into another episode of the Bettor Hour. I'm your host, Alex Monaco, alongside my co-hosts, Jeff Johnson, John Henson, Eric Coleman, and Katie Mox. It's NBA Finals Game 3 day. Fired up, got an action-packed show for you. We're going to start out with a little shoot-around talk. Katie, what do you got for us?
Yes, well, the NBA Finals do continue tonight, and we're going to talk about all of the storylines leading up to Game 3 in the shoot-around. Alex?
Yes, so we're starting out. First question, I believe. We're gonna ask some, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this over-under here in Game 3. But in a second, I'm going to kick it to you, Jeff. Jeff, we're going into Game 3. Everyone and their mothers was on the Warriors Game 1. And then, of course, they come back, and Vegas gives out some money in Game 2. How do you see now the Celtics are back at home, Game 3 settling in?
All right, man. Look, it's time for the role players to step up. This is where you see a lot of those Derek White plays, those Al Horford plays, Grant Williams. He hasn't hit from behind the arc like he has through the entire playoffs. But now is the time for the Celtics role players to step up. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart. I feel like his ankle is being held together by masking tape and paper mache at this point. But he's out there and he's playing, right? Tatum is we're going to be talking about that earlier, about MVP prospects and stuff like that. We're going to talk a little later. But I feel like this is the time where he has to step up. Everybody has to elevate their game. I expect the role players to play an essential part in this. I expect defense to show up in Game 3, especially on the road. These are two of the best defensive teams in the NBA, so I expect a lower scoring matchup and higher intensity basketball. Plus, with the officiating crew that's coming in for Game 3, all of that fighting and tumbling and talking back, that ain't going down. So hopefully they don't control the game because we come to see the players, but that's what I'm expecting. And now, Mr. Henson, yes, I got a question for you. This is it for the teams and the players, right? We're approaching halfway mark in the series, pivotal Game 3. A lot of the way the NBA playoffs have played out so far and these finals, what is the mentality right now as you approach these type of games where it could be make or break? You're coming in on the road, you're defending home. What's the mentality from each perspective?
You know, I couldn't find what to say, but you got to have a Warriors mentality. No pun intended, right? Everybody is hurt. Everybody's banged up. Smart, banged up. Robert Williams banged up. I'm sure some guys over with the Warriors are banged up. You know, one of those things where you sacrifice now, live forever as a champion or four-time champ, right? With with the Golden State, and that's just what you got to do. It's just 3 or 4 games left. Got to keep it going, keep it rolling.
There's no tomorrow.
There's no tomorrow. Yeah. You'll be okay. You can go to Cabo in 2 weeks at the most.
Right.
So, Eric, I got a question for you. The Celtics have won the second half in 8 of their last 9 games. Are Celtics halftime bets worth a look if this game is close?
Absolutely. I mean, you can't overlook the law of averages. I mean, 8 of 9, you got to be able to, if the odds are looking right, I will sprinkle a little money on that. And plus, with the Celtics, their defense is fantastic. We all know that. They're going to have to weather that third quarter storm that is the Golden State Warriors. You know, they come out firing in the third quarter. If they can weather that storm and find a way to keep it close after the third quarter, I think it's definitely worth it, and I can see the Celtics having success in the second half. Now, Katie, I'm going to come to you. Speaking of the Warriors, they've been shaky on the road, to say the least. They're 20, 26, and 2 against the spread on the road, and they have failed to cover on the road 5 of their last 6 games. What's your confidence in betting on the Warriors on the road?
Well, I'm very confident in betting the Warriors on the road because obviously the Celtics, they're not that great at home either. They are 5-4 in the playoffs this season. They actually lost their last 3 home games in the regular season. Golden State is 15-5 straight up in their last 20 games. Obviously, we need Klay Thompson to step up tonight. That's a really big thing. But I will say he's the only player in the finals that has 2 games with 8 made threes. So he's going to be doing great. We have GP2 back. I think he's going to be really phenomenal and he's going to be great. And then also Jordan Poole finally getting back in the fold. We haven't really seen too much of him since the Grizzlies series. I think he's got his confidence and his pep back, that big old smile we're going to be seeing tonight. So I have all of the confidence in the Warriors. And Alex, I've got a question for you. So 12 of the last 15 games between the Warriors and the Celtics has gone under the point total. Game 1 went over, Game 2 went under. What do you think for Game 3?
Well, trends-wise, Katie, 12 of the last 15 have gone under. We know defensive rating-wise, 1 and 2. But there is big, I would say, discrepancy with the Warriors' defense at home versus on the road. They give up double digits more on the road. Also, you look at the Celtics from a postseason standpoint. They've allowed 105 or more 4 times. I don't love that. Also, I hate to say this, but Milwaukee put up a nice 110, 111, I believe, the first time in game 1. And then the Heat came out, won 109, 103 in the first game at TD Garden. So on that thought, I gotta probably sit back, maybe wait on a live. Actually gonna go contrary to the defense and go over in this one and going against the trends. But I'm gonna ask all of you guys, without giving away your bets, any leans tonight on if you're going Warriors plus 3.5 or C's minus 3.5?
I'm staying away from the spread, man, because I don't know what's going to happen. Derek White, 10-plus points, 15-plus points, whatever you have. If there's a Derek White prop, I'm on that because I think he's going to have to step up.
I like the Warriors' points. I like that. I like that. I think 3.5 on the road for a team that's been there before. It's a solid play.
Oh, no. It's hard to game 1 went one way, game 2 went the other. Which teams are going to show up? But we do know the Celtics play great defense, so that's going to be a big factor.
Yeah, well, I think the Warriors can win this game. I think they need to get out and win one on the road very, very quickly, kind of like the Celtics did in the first round. But I do like the 3.5 points. I like having that insurance there. But I think the Warriors can win this game, and I think it's going to set a very big precedent if they do.
We're just getting started on the Bettor Hour. Coming up next, I'm breaking down the biggest players in the NBA Finals. Stock up or stock down from a player prop perspective. Don't go anywhere here on MSG.